Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through Edexcel Mathematics B, Paper 2, 4MB1 slash 02 6 June 2019. Let us go through question number 1. Malcolm is investigating the ages of 200 members of a theatre company. The table below gives information about the age group of each member of company. These are the ranges for the age and these are the frequencies provided. Malcolm is going to draw a pie chart for this information. Calculate the size in degrees of the angle of the sector in pie chart for those members of the company whose age is between this one 40 to 40 to 50. So 40 to 50 is this range, which is 48. So we can draw the pie chart. This is A part. 48 divided by the total one, and total they have provided is 200 members. So 48 divided by 200 and multiply by 360 for pi angle, and we can calculate this. 48 over 200, and this will be multiplied by 360, and this is equal to 86.4. So 86.4 degrees will be our answer. Now B part, calculate an estimate for the mean age to the nearest year of the members of the company. So first of all, we will be writing the mid range of ages. I will add column over here, and mid of 10 and 15, 10 and 20 is 15. Similarly, 20 and 30 is 25, and 30 and 40 is 35. 40 and 40, 40 and 50 is 45, and 50 and 60 is 55. So we have calculated mid of these ranges, and we can write here for B part. Solution for B part, we can first write the mid value, which we have written over here: 15, 25, 35. 15, 25, 35, and next values are 45 and 55. So 45 and 55, these are the values. Now for these frequencies also we'll copy, and if we check, frequencies are 23, 47, 23, 47, and 56, 48, 56, 48, and the last one is 26. So this one, and formula, we have to multiply these, and if we multiply these, this will be 15 multiplied by 23. 15 multiplied by 23 is equal to 345. 345, and if this is x, so we can write here fx. These two values are being multiplied. Next is 25 and 47. 25 into 47 will be equal to 1175. 1175, and next value is 35 into 56, and this is equal to 1960. 1960, and next term is 45 multiplied by 48 is equal to 2160. Yeah, 2160. Next is 55 multiplied by 26, and this is equal to 1430. 1430. Then we can find the total of this, which is sigma fx, and sigma fx we can add 345 plus 1175 plus 1960 plus 2160 plus 1430 is equal to 7070. 7070 is this one sigma fx. This is our sigma fx, which we have written over here, and on the next page we can write formula sigma fx divided by sigma f, which is frequency. Sigma fx we have just calculated over here, which is 7070, this one, and divided by sigma f, which is total of frequency, which is 200, and this one we can calculate. This divided by 200 is equal to 35.35, and approximately we can write it as 35. This will be our answer for B part. So we are done with B part. This was 4-mark question, very interesting and straightforward question. You will have to apply this formula sigma fx over sigma f. This is the thing which you will have to just keep in mind. Now question number 2. In 2017, country A had a population of this much, and of these people 48% were male. Calculate the number of males of the in country A in 2017. So we have to calculate 48% of this value. So directly we can find 48%. So answer for A part is 48% of uh, percent of 2.35 into 10 raised to the power 7. 2.35 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this will be equal to 48 percent of 2.35 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this is equal to 11280000. So 11280000. So this is answer for this one. A part. Country A is divided into country is divided into 3 regions. These 3 regions are called East region, Central region, and West region. In 2017, the ratio between Central East region, the ratio of the numbers of males in East region to the number of males in Central region to the number of males in Western region, or this one. So Eastern, Central, and Western ratio is this one. Calculate the number of males in the Central region in this one and give your answer in standard form. So B part, we have to check for this ratio 3 out of 3 plus 5. So sum of ratios we will calculate first. So sum of ratios for B part answer, we first of all we will write sum of ratios, and sum of ratios is equal to 3 plus 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3 plus 2. So 5 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal to 10. So sum of ratios is 10, and we have to find the ratio for the central region, which is 3. So 3 out of 10, 3 out of 10 of this number which we have calculated over here in A part. A part number is 1128, this one. So 11280000. This will give us the answer, and we can calculate. This number is already there, so I will multiply this by 3 and then divide this number by 10, and this will be equal to 3384 triple zero, 338400. But the answer they require is in standard form, so we can write 0.0, and this decimal we have to shift in between these two three. So after first three we have to shift. So how many jumps will be taking? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 jumps we will take. So we will write answer as 3.384 into 10 raised to the power 6. This will be answer for this part B. Then part C, in 2017, the number of female in the central region was 12.5%, greater than the number of males of the central region. So 12.5% more. So we have to calculate the 10.10 12.5% more than this number which we have already calculated. So for C part we will be, for C part answer directly, because we require 12.5% more, so we will add 100 plus 12.5%. So this will be 112.5%. We will be calculating 112.5% of the number which we have calculated over here, 3.3. So I will write here 3.384 into 10 raised to the power 6, and this will be, this number is already over here, and we'll have to multiply this number by 112.5 and percentage, and this will be equal to 3807,000. 3807 and 000. So this is our answer for part C, which we have done. Now if we, this is 2 mark question, basically C part, which we have completed. In 2010, country B had a population of 2.5 into 10 to the power 7 people. From 2010 to 2014, the population of the country increased by 2.4%, and from 14 to 18, the population of the country B decreased by 2.4%. So calculate the population of country B in 2018. So we can first calculate increment. So D part, if I switch the color, so D part is this one. So to calculate 100 uh, increment of 2.4%, so 100 plus 2.4%, this will be equal to 102.4%. We have to calculate of the given number, so 102.4% of the given value, which is 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 7. So we'll write here 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this calculation will be 102.4% of 2.5 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this will give us 256 and 5 zeros. So 256 and 1 2 3 4 5 zeros, and this will be the number after increment. Now we have to decrease this number by 2.4%. So now we will calculate 100 minus 2.4 percent. So this will be 100 minus 2.4 will be 97.6. So 97.6% we will be calculating. 97.6%, basically you can put bracket over here so that you can better understand. And now you can we can directly calculate 97.6% of this number which we have just gained, which is this one after 2.4% increase, and this will be 2 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 zeros, and this one we can calculate. This number is already there. We will multiply this with 97.6%, and this is percent, and this is equal to 249,85600. 249,85600. This will be the final population which they are asking for in part D. Calculate the population of country B in 2018. First we have increased 2.5%, then we have decreased the population by 2.4%. So 2.4% is in first increase then decrease. Now this is question number 3, which is also very interesting question, but we'll have to keep in mind diagram is not accurately drawn. So figure 1 is this one. Figure 1 shows the circle ABCD with center O, diameter DC. The point T is such that TCOD is straight line, and TA is the tangent to the circle at A. So TA is tangent to the circle, so AT is equal to 10 centimeter, which is given, and TC is equal to 8 centimeter, which is also provided. Calculate the radius in the circle in centimeters. Basically we have to calculate. And for A part, this is 3-mark question, very important question, and a very well-known theorem is applied in this secant tangent rule. Secant tangent rule. So what is that secant tangent rule? In terms of this diagram which is provided, if we write that secant tangent rule is this length TC multiplied by TD, and TD is length from this point to this point, which is TD. So TC multiplied by TD is equal to AT square, and AT is this one, so AT square of AT. So this multiply by this will be equal to square of this. Hopefully you understood this. I will write this statement also. TC multiplied by TD is equal to AT square. This is known as secant rule. Now if we apply secant rule, TC measurement is provided, which is 8, and AT is also provided, which is 10. So we can write here 8 and we can write here 10 squared. And now TD is what? TD is 8 plus this CD. So 8 plus CD is this one. So I will write 8 plus CD as TD. So 8, this will be multiplied by 8 plus CD. Now after writing this equation, we'll have to just find the value of CD, and that value of CD we can calculate. Basically this will be what? This will be 10 square will be equal to 100, and we can shift this 8 to other side. So 8 plus CD is equal to 100 divided by 8, and then we can shift this 8 also to the other side. So CD will be equal to 100 divided by 8 minus 8, and this is equal to what? This is equal to 100 divided by 8, and minus 8 is equal to 4.5 centimeters, because measurements are in centimeters. This is CD value, but their CD value, if you check, CD value is diameter, but we require, they are saying calculate the radius in centimeters, the circle. So CD is diameter, radius will be equal to half of CD, or CD divided by 2, which is equal to 4.5 divided by 2. Hopefully you are getting everything. So 4.5 is already there, divided by 2 is equal to 2.25. So 2.25 centimeters, this will be the value of radius. We are done with the this part. This was a 3-mark question. The only thing which you will have to keep in mind is secant tangent rule, and apply that one, replace the values and simplify. That's all. This will be the, now for B part, they are saying calculate the length in centimeters. Calculate the length in centimeters to 3 significant figures of the arc ABC. So for arc ABC, I'll erase these things which I've written over here for the previous part. So arc is ABC. This arc, basically this arc, this one ABC. They are asking for this one, so uh, we can join this arc by the, roughly, if I join this with a, so by freehand I'm joining, hopefully this will be straight. Yes, now this is the angle of the arc, and radius we have just calculated is 2.25 centimeters, and this side is also 2.25 centimeters, this radius, and we have to calculate this arc, of the arc of the sector. So we can calculate, we know this is right angle, because this is tangent and radius. So tangent and radius are making right angle. So we have OT will be this plus this, and we have this side also 10, and we have all, basically we have all 3 sides of the triangle. So we can use AT over OA, 10 over 2.25. so we can write tan theta, this will be opposite over adjacent, so this will be part B. I will write part B over here. This will be tan theta is equal to what? Tan theta is equal to, from the diagram we can check, tan theta is equal to AT over OA. AT over OA, AT over OA, and OA is radius, which we have just calculated, 2.25, and AT is also given, basically AT is given 10. So AT is 10, we can use that one, so it will be 10 over 2.5, and 10 divided by answer is equal to 4 point, uh, 4 point this one, or what we can do, basically we have to calculate theta. So we can write theta is equal to tan inverse of tan inverse of 10 over 2.25. So directly we will be finding tan inverse, so we can write shift tan of 10 over 2.25 and bracket close, and this will be giving us 77.319 or 32. So 77.32, this will be the degrees. And now length is equal to what? Theta, we know the formula, theta over 360 into 2 pi r. So 2 pi r, this will be theta is 77.32 over 360, and this will be multiplied by 2 pi multiplied by radius, which is 2.25. So 2.25, and this one we can calculate by the help of calculator. So we can write 77.32 divided by 360, and this will be multiplied by 2 pi, and this is pi. Where is pi? Pi is over here, this one, and multiply by 2.25, and this is equal to 3.036. 3.036, or we can write answer as 3, because we need three significant figures, so 3.04 centimeters. Yes, so this will be our final answer for this part B, which is also 3 marks question. We are done with this. Hopefully you understood this part also. Question number 4. Triangle A is drawn on the grid opposite. The points, these are 3 points of the vertices of the triangle B. On the grid, draw the triangle B. So B triangle we have to draw on the grid. 1, 2, 1, 2 is where? 1, 2. So 1, 2 will be this one, and the second point is 3 minus 2 and 1, 4. 3 minus 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and minus 2 will be this one, and 1, 4, 1, 4 will be this one. Now we have to just join the points. We can join the points for the vertices of the triangle, and this is the triangle which is required, and this is triangle B, which we have labeled as B, which as required. And the second part, which is B part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. A onto B. If we check A and B, it's just moved to this side. And translation is what? Translation is, if we check the point, like this point is moved 2 units right and then 3 units up. So plus 2 and plus 3. So column vector will be 2 and 3. This will be translation matrix. So now I will erase and we will write the answer at the proper location. This was just your explanation. So now we can write the B part. B part answer I will write over here. Answer for part B is what? Translation with the vector is 2 and 3. That's all. And then C part, triangle C is the image of triangle B under the enlargement with the scale factor 2, and the center of enlargement is origin. So on the grid, draw the and label C. So we have to enlarge the triangle B, and center of enlargement should be O. So by scale factor 2, so we will be enlarging this one. So I'll change the color. So this will be enlargement at the center. From center of enlargement is this one. So we can draw the lines like this one, and the second line will be passing through this, and the third line will be like this one, so we can try to draw accurately as possible. Now we'll have to check scale factor is 2, so we can check from here, this one, like this measurement is 2 units, we need to change it to 4 units, and so this will be 1 2 3 4 units. So new location will be this one and this one, and the other side will be over here, so this one. So we got the points. Basically now I will be joining the points. This one will be the enlarged triangle, and enlarged triangle will be this one. We'll have to, this is a little bigger, so we'll have to draw like this one. So I will try to draw half and then join this one. Hopefully, yeah, almost it is correct. So I'll further make it accurate like this one. Okay, so this will be the line and this will be the triangle, which is we need to label this triangle as C, and this is basically C, which we have labeled. Now the next part after this one is triangle D. This is D part. D part is triangle D is the image of triangle C under the transformation with matrix M, and M is defined over here. So we have to use this matrix, and this matrix we will be using and writing. So D part answer I will write over here, and the matrix which we will be using is minus 1 by 2 1 by 2. So minus 1 over 2 1 over 2 and 0 minus 1. So 0 and minus 1, this will be the matrix, and we have to multiply this with the coordinates of this C, which is I will write the coordinates of C so that you can identify coordinates of this point are 2 and 4, and this point is 2 and 8, 2 and 8, and this lower point is 6 and minus 4. These are the coordinates which we'll be utilizing. So 2 and 4, so this will be multiplied by 2 and 4, and the second point is 6 and minus 4, so 6 and minus 4, and the third point is 2 and 8. So we can write here 2 and 8, and then we have to multiply this row by this column, and this will be equal to minus 1 by 2 into 2 will be minus 1, and 0 multiplied by 4 will be 0, so plus minus 1 plus 0, and the second term when we'll multiply with this column, and this will be minus 1 by 2 into 6 will be minus 3, so minus 3, and 0 multiplied by 4 will be 0, so plus 0, and then we will be multiplying by third column, so minus 1 by 2 into 2 will be minus 1, and minus 1 and 0 multiplied by 8 will be 0, so minus 1 and 0, and this will be the first row of the column, and then we will multiply the second row with the first column, So if I'll show with the red color, second row with the first column will be giving us 1 by 2 into 2 will be 1, and minus 4, this will be minus 4, and then for second row and second column, which is this one, so it will be 1 by 2 into 6 will be 3, and minus 1 into minus 4 will be plus 4, and the last row and last column will be this one, and minus 1 1 by 2 into 2 will be 1, and minus 1 into 8 will be minus 8. Now this is the matrix. Just we'll have to simplify minus 1 and minus 3 and minus 1, and this will be minus 1 minus 4 will be minus 3, 3 plus 4 will be 7, and 1 minus 8 will be minus 7, and this will be the matrix which we were supposed to find in D part. They are saying on the grid draw the D part is this one. On the grid draw and label the diagram D. This is what we have to draw and label also. So these will be the coordinates. What are the coordinates? Minus 1, minus 1 and minus 3, minus 1 and minus 3 will be coordinates of D. We will be checking from this one. Minus 1 and 3 is minus 1 and minus 3, basically. If you check, minus 1 minus 3, so minus 1 and minus 3 will be this one, and the second one is minus 3 and 7, so minus 3 and 7, so minus 3 and 7 is this point. After minus 3 and 7, and third one is what? Minus 1 and minus 7, so minus 1 and minus 7 is this one. Now if we draw this triangle, this will be this line, and then we can join this with this one, and then we have to join basically that huge big one. That will be, I will be trying to be accurate, but I don't know I'll be able to draw. No, we have to tilt it more because it's bigger than my ruler, so I'll be trying to be accurate. I think so. I have done this, almost done this accurately. Okay, so this will be the triangle which we have to label as D, and I'm labeling over here as D, and D part is also done. Then there is last part also, which is saying the triangle C is the image of triangle D under the transformation with the matrix N. Find the matrix N. Matrix we have to find, basically N matrix is what we have to find. So we can take it as a matrix. We will be taking E part. I will solve over here. This is the space provided. So E part, we can take matrix as basically PQ, PQ and RS. We can take this matrix, and then we will be writing the coordinates of this matrix which we have just found. We can write that one in previous part, minus 1 and minus 3 and minus 3 and 7, and minus 1 and minus 7 is equal to they are saying this is equal to which one? They are saying this is image is triangle C is the image of triangle D. So image C has coordinates 2, 8. So we can write the coordinates of this one also. So we can write coordinates of the triangle C, which are from here to 4, this one 2, 4, 2, 4, 6 minus 4, and 2, 8. This one third coordinate also we can write over here. So this will be 2, 4 and 6 minus 4, and this will be 2 and 8. Now we will be forming equation, and what we'll be doing, we will be multiplying first row with first column, and we can write here p minus 1 will be minus p, and minus 3q minus 3q, and this will be the first this one multiplication. Then we can multiply pq with the second column, and this will be minus 3p and plus 7q. Similarly with the third column, minus p and minus 7q, and the lower one will be this row, and the first column will be r. So minus r and minus 3s, and similarly we'll multiply minus 3 with r, so minus 3r and plus 7s, and then we will be multiplying minus 1 with r, so minus r. Third column we are multiplying, so s with minus 7, so minus 7s. This one equal to the same matrix I will copy over here, 6, 4 and 2 and 8. This should be minus 4. Okay, and now we can write the equations. We can compare. First equation we can write minus p. I'm comparing this with 2, so minus p minus 3q is equal to 2. And the second equation which I'll be choosing is this one with this one, so minus p minus 7q is equal to 2. Now we can subtract this. This will be changing sign, and this will be negative, and then we can subtract. This will be gone, and this will be gone, and this will be 4q. 4q is equal to 0. This implies q is equal to 0. This is one value which we got. Now we can find p value by replacing any of these in these equations. Minus p minus 3q is equal to 2. In this equation we will replace value of q, so minus p minus 3 into 0 is equal to 2. This implies minus p is equal to 2, which implies p is equal to minus 2. So p value also we got. Now we need r and s value, so we can choose three equations. I'm choosing this one, minus r minus 3s is equal to 4, and the second equation I will choose this one, and I will compare this with 8. Earlier I have compared with 4, so now this will be minus r minus 7s is equal to 8, and we can simplify this. This will be subtraction again, so changing signs, and this will be r will be cancelled, and rest we can simplify. 4s is equal to minus 4, so s is equal to minus 4 over 4, which is equal to minus 1. So s value is equal to minus 1. Similarly, we can find r value also by replacing in this minus r minus 3s is equal to 4. So minus r minus 3 into 1 is equal to 4. So this will be minus r is equal to 4 plus 3, which is equal to 7. So R is equal to -7. This will be the value, and the matrix which we will write, P we have to write first. P value is -2, and Q value we have taken over here. Second value Q is 0, so Q will be this one. R will be -7 and S will be 1, so this will be our required. Basically we are doing some mistake over here. S value should be -1. Basically this is -1, I made mistake. So if S is -1, it means this will change, and this will be -3 over here, and this will be changing to 1, and R value will be equal to 1. Still we are doing some mistakes, so this will be, yes, R value will be equal to -1 because minus R is equal to 1, so R value will equal to -1. Now our values will be -2, 0, -1 and -1, and this is our final matrix which we were supposed to find in E part, and this was E part, which is 3-mark question which we are done. And find the matrix N. This is our N matrix basically, which we found over here. This one is N matrix, so we can write N is equal to this one. Hopefully you understood each and everything. This grid they have additionally provided. Question number 5. Diagram is provided which is not accurately drawn. Figure 2 shows the triangle ABE and ACD. B lies on AC and E lies on AD. These two angles are also same, AB length, AE length, and angle BAE is equal to 30 degree. These are also provided. Then in A part, what we have to do, we have to calculate the length of in centimeters to 3 significant figures of BE. So BE length is required and BE is this length, so which we'll be finding. We can use cosine rule. We have two sides and one angle, so we can use cosine rule for this one. So A part, we'll be doing A part, answer for A part will be what? BE side we have to find, so BE square is equal to, according to cosine rule, BC square is equal to sum of two side other side square, 5 square plus 8 square. So 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 into 5 into 8 into cos of this angle, which is 30 degree. So cos of 30 degree, this will be our this one. Now we can find BC by taking root of this whole thing. We can write 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 into 5 into 8 cos of 30 degree, and this will be we can use calculator for this. This will be square root of 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 into 5 into 6 into cos of 30 degrees, and this will be equal to 5 square plus 8 square minus 2 into 5 into, it should be 8 not 6. I've done mistake, so this need to be rectified. It should be 8, and this is equal to 4.44. so BC is equal to 4.44 centimeters. This is the answer for this question, and they have provided cosine rule also, which you can use from here. Then for B part, they are saying calculate the size in degrees to three significant figures of angle ABE. ABE is which angle? ABE is this angle. So we have to calculate this angle. So we can use opposite side over this angle, and we can use we have calculated this side basically 4.44, so we can use this one and this one. So this will be sine rule. We will be applying sine of so we can write, this is question B part basically. B part will be writing 4.44, which we calculated, over sine of 30 degrees. This is what we found from here. 4.44 divided by sine of 30 will be equal to 5 divided by sine theta, or sine of angle ABE. So this will be equal to 5 over sine of angle ABE, which is required. So sine of angle ABE 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 will be equal to 5 into sine of 30 degree. We'll shift sine of 30 degree to other side and divided by 4.44, and then we can find angle ABE is equal to what? Sine inverse of this whole thing, 5 into sine of 30 degrees and divided by 4.44, and this one we can in one go put in calculator. Shift sine of fraction, and this will be 5 multiplied by sine of 30 degrees and divided by 4.44, and this is bracket closed, and this will be equal to 34.26, or we can write in three significant figures 34.3. So this is equal to 34.26, which is approximately 34.3, which is rounded answer. And this is what we have done with this. This is degrees basically. Now C part is asking for what? The area of the quadrilateral BCDE is 18.9. Calculate the length in centimeters, three significant figures of CD. Area of uh, triangle ABE, we can find area of this area, we can find ABE, and that is half into BC, half BC sine C. So we will be using this space for C part, and area of triangle ABE is equal to half into one side is 5, the other side is 8, and sine is 30 degrees, and we can calculate this area, and area of ACD also we can calculate. ACD also we can calculate. First we'll calculate that triangle area. First we'll simplify this one, and this will be 0.5. Half I have written 0.5 into 5 into 8 multiplied by sine of 30 degrees, and this is given as 10. So this area is 10. Now area of ACD, area of ACD, we can write it as 10 and plus 18.9, which will be equal to 28.9. So because it is given over here, 18.9 is given BCD quadrilateral, so we will be adding 10 in that one, and this will be equal to 28.9. So ACD is 28.9 centimeters square, Now they are saying find the area of, calculate the length of length in centimeters. So we can find the we can use the area ratio. Area ratio is what, 28.9, and the other area is 10. So this will be area ratio, which will be taking k square. So this will be, k value will be what? This implies k is equal to square root of 28.9 divided by 10, and we can find this one, square root of fraction 28.9 and divided by 10 will be equal to 1.7. So k value is 1.7. So now we can find CD, which is equal to 4.44 multiplied by 1.7. 1.7, 4.44 is this one. 4.44 is this BE, which we found, and we will multiply this with 1.7 to get this length of CD. So we will be multiplying this and we'll get the value of CD, and we can check this by the calculator. 1.7 will be multiplied by 4.44, and this is equal to 7.548. 7.548, and up to 3 significant figures, 7.55, and this will be centimeters. This is done. Now we can move to next question, which is question number 6. And question 6, they have provided us this set, which is A, and this A is having members A, B, C, D, and write down all the subsets of A that contain the element B. So they should contain element B. So we can write all the subsets. First we can write set as it is, A, B, C, and D. This will be, because each set is subset of itself also, so that's why we have written this. And the second we can write just B, and then with the combination other, like A, B, and then B, C, B, C also, and B, D also, B, D. Then we can write A, B, C, A, B, C also, and A, B, D, A, B. These all are containing B, and there is another one which is B, C, D, B, C, D, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have written subsets of this set which is provided, and this is simple, straightforward 4-mark question. Then question number 7, to pass a course, Preeti has to pass two tests. Two tests need to pass, test A and test B. Each test only has to be passed once. Passing test A and passing test B are independent events. Preeti has 3 attempts to pass test A. The probability that she passes the test A on her first attempt is 3 over 5. If she fails on her first attempt, the probability that she passes on her second attempt is 2 by 5. If she fails on her second attempt, the probability that she passes on her third attempt is 3 over 5. Calculate the probability that she passes the test A. To pass the test A, there can be 3 options. One option is that she passes the test. Option 1 is that she passes first attempt, so it will be 3 by 5. And if she passes, that is first pass, If she passes in second attempt, it will be first will be fail, then will be pass. So first fail will be 2 by 5. Why 2 by 5? Because 3 by 5 is pass. So 1 minus 3 by 5 will be 2 by 5. So we have taken first fail and second pass. And second pass probability they have provided is 2 by 5. So second pass probability we will write here and we will multiply these two. So this will be probability for second attempt pass, and there can be third step pass, and that will be what? First fail and second fail is 3 by 5 because second pass is 2 by 5, so second fail will be 3 by 5. So this one, so this is fail, fail and pass. So third pass is 3 by 8, which is provided in the question, which I'll show you. This one, 3 by 8 is third attempt pass. So this is first attempt, second attempt, third attempt. So we will add all these probabilities. So 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 into 2 by 5, and the third one will be 2 by 5 and into 3 by 5 into 3 by 8, and just calculator use will give us the answer 3 over 5, and plus then this will be 2 over 5 and multiply by again 2 over 5 and bracket close, and then plus the third attempt will be 2 over 5 and multiply by 3 over 5 and then multiply by 3 over 8 and bracket will be closed, and this will be 17 over 20. So this is 17 over 20. This will be the probability uh, to pass. Hopefully you understood this part. Now for B part, Preeti has 2 attempts to pass B. Probability that she passes test Probability that she passes test B on her first attempt is 3 by 5. So first attempt is 3 by 5. The probability that she passes test B is 3 by 4. So calculate the probability that Preeti passes test B on her second attempt, given that she fails test B on her first attempt. So fail in first. So we will solve B over here, and B part says first should be fail and second should be pass, and first fail is 3 by 5 which they have provided, and second attempt will be what? Second attempt will be 2 by 5 of P, like P is like pass, and this one is equal to 3 by 4 which they have provided 3 by 4 over here. 3 by 4 is probability that pass test is 3 by 4 and first attempt pass is 3 by 5. So remaining will be 2 by 5 for the second attempt. So 2 by 5 we have multiplied over here. This will be in case of pass, this will be the situation. First will be fail and second will be pass. Now we have to calculate this p value, and we can basically uh, p value will be equal to what? We will shift 3 by 5 first. So 2 over 5 into p is equal to 3 by 4 minus 3 by 5. This one, and we can calculate this 3 over 4 and minus 3 over 5, and this is equal to 3 by 20. So 3 over 20, and p will be equal to 3 over 20 and divided by 2 by 5, or we can multiply it like this one, and this will be we can write 3 over 20 and multiply by 5 over 2, which is equal to 53 over 20. Basically, we have done mistake. What is that mistake? Yeah, it should 30. It's not plus, it's multiplication. So over here it should be multiplication sign, and we'll get 3 over 8. So 3 over 8. This is the probability for second part, and this is done. Now we can calculate. Basically, the next part is what? Next part is C part. So C part is very interesting. Preeti decides to take the two tests only if the probability that she passes the course is greater than 2.5. Sorry, 0.5. State whether or not Preeti should take the two tests. Given a give a reason for your answer also. So um, we know that the probability that she passes the test B is 3 by 4, which is already uh, given over here, right? So we will be multiplying this probability for C part. For C part, we can multiply 3 by 4 by the answer which we got 17 by 20 for this one. 17 by 20 we got answer for this one. That is probability for third attempt pass, so this will be equal to what? We can calculate this. 3 in 3 divided by 4, and this will be multiplied by 17 over 20, and this is equal to 51 over 80. 51 over 80, and 51 over 80 is basically greater than 1 by 2, because if you check the decimal value is 0.637. So 0.637 is greater than 0.5. So this shows that she should take the test. She should take the test. This will be the sufficient answer for your this part. Now question number 8. Question number, a lot of space they have provided for question number 7. Now this is question number 8. Question number 8 is diagram is provided which is not accurately drawn, and they have given the measurements, all four measurements A, B, C, D, and they are saying the figure 3 shows the um, plan for a lawn, that is the shape of the trapezium ABCD, and these measurements are all provided. The perimeter of the lawn is p meters. Find and simplify an expression for p in terms of x. So we'll have to just add all these values and write it equal to p. So a part will be what? A part perimeter p is equal to adding all the sides. So start from one side, like we can start from 5x plus so we can start from anything, like for example we can start from here 5x plus 2x plus 3. So 5x plus 2x plus 3, I'll put in brackets so that you can figure out. And the second is 4x, so plus 4x, this is also third side. So 5x plus 3 is the next one. So plus 5x plus 3. So these are four sides, and you can see this trapezium is having four sides. So we can just simplify, add them. 5x plus 2x will be 7x, plus 4x will be 11x, plus 5x 16x, so 16x, and plus 3 plus 3 will be 6, and this is equal to P, and this is basically the equation in terms of P which was required. Now we can go through B part. The area of the lawn is this much. Show that this is equal to 14x, so area is equal to 14x square plus 12x. So we know trapezium formula, area of trapezium formula is what? Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B into H. And A plus B are the parallel sides. A and B are the parallel sides. So we will write area is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B, parallel sides. Parallel sides are this one and this one. 5x plus 3 plus 2x plus 3. So this will be 5x plus 3 plus 2x plus 3 and into h. H is always perpendicular height, and perpendicular height is how much? Perpendicular height is this much, and this is slanting height. We are not taking slanting height, we will be taking perpendicular height, which is 4x. So this will be 4x multiplied over here. Now we can simplify this 2 we can directly simplify with 2x, 4, and this will be 2x. So 2x will be multiplied by this. Before multiplication we are simplifying the whatever inside the bracket, so we can write over here 5 plus 2 will be 7, so 7x plus 6, and this will be multiplied by 2x, and this is equal to 14x square plus 12x, and this is what we need to prove. You can see this one, this was the required. Now for part C, the owner of the lawn wants to the perimeter of the lawn to be greater than 52. He also wants the area of the lawn to be at most 162 meters square. Find the range of the possible values of x. Show clear algebraic working also. So we require area of the lawn, which is area of the lawn should be greater than perimeter should be, if we check this, perimeter of the lawn should be greater than 52, and the perimeter of the lawn we have calculated is this much. So 16x plus 6 should be greater than 52. So our B part, this is basically C part. So this was our B part, and now we are doing C part. We can solve over here, and perimeter is 16x plus 6, and by the condition of the question it should be greater than 52. Now we can write the second equation which they are providing, is that the area should be at most 162, so it should be less than 162, and area we found over here, and our second equation will be 14x square plus 12x should be less than equal to 162. So these two equations we will be simplifying. We can solve this second equation first. So 14x square plus, right, properly, 14x square plus 12x minus 162 is less than equal to 0, and we can factorize by using mode 5 3, and this is 14, and the second one is 12, and third one is minus 162, and values will be x1 is equal to 3 and minus 27 over 7. So we will write here x3 value. So x1 value I will write here, x1 value is 3 and x2 value is minus 27 over 7, minus 27 over 7. So how we will write the factors? I'll keep the space and I will write here, we can directly write, like for example x minus 3, change sign of this one and write like this, and the second one will be this denominator will be putting with the x and change sign, so plus 27 is less than equal to 0. Now we can write separately x minus 3 is less than equal to 0, or we can write x is less than equal to 3, and for the second one 7x plus 27 is less than equal to 0. So 7x is less than equal to minus 27 and x is less than equal to minus 27 over 7. Hopefully you are understanding. I have used calculator and it is allowed, you can, but you will have to show the complete working as I have shown. If you are showing this working which I have done, there will be no issues, you will get maximum marks, that is not a problem. Now these are the two values which we have, this one and this one. So x value cannot be negative, so we can write it as basically 16x is greater than 6. We have this first equation, 16x plus 6 is greater than 52. So I'm shifting 6 to other side, so 16x is greater than 52 minus 6, and 16x will be greater than 52 mod 1, and 52 minus 6 is equal to 46. So this one, and if we divide this by x is greater than 46 over 16, so we can divide by 2, so this will be 23, this will be 8, so we can write it as x is greater than 23 over 8. Now decimal value we can check, 28 divided by, I'm sorry, 23 divided. So 23 divided by 8 will be equal to this 2.8, 2.875. So 2.875, yes. And if we write this one, so maximum can be 3, so we can write the range for this one, x should be greater than 2.875, and the maximum it can be, x value can be less than equal to 3.875. so this will be the range, x range, which we can mention over here. Now this is done. Next question is question number 9, which is this one, P and Q. They have provided these values, and the vector P and Q are such that P is equal to this one and P plus Q is also provided, and we have to show what a part is, x square minus 3x and minus 9. So this, the given thing is very important, which is this one, p mod is equal to 98 under root. So a part, we will be using this one for a part, p mod we are given with p mod is equal to 98 under root. So p mod is, p is this one, so we can find the mod x square plus y square under root. So x square plus y square under root, this will be the mod, basically p mod. So x value is what? X value is 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 squared plus y squared, because y is y. So p mod will be equal to this one under root, and we know this is equal to under root this. Now we can simplify, we can cancel this root with root, and our equation will be 2x minus 1 squared plus y squared is equal to 98. After writing this equation, we have this condition also provided in the equation. P plus Q is equal to 7 0. So we will apply this one. P plus Q means P is given by 2x minus 1, and we will write like this one. We will write P plus Q is equal to 7 0. So we will write 7 0 like this one, and P plus Q values we can replace. P value is 2x minus 1 plus Q value is y plus 3, and this will be this one. We have added P value 2x minus 1 plus y plus 3, 2x minus 1 and plus y plus 3, and y minus y, these two will also be added, and we will write y minus y, and this is equal to 7 and 0, and this will be simplified to 2x plus y and plus 2, and this will be 0, and this will be equal to 7 and 0. Further, we can simplify this. 2x plus y, we can write 2x plus y plus 2 is equal to 7, which is provided over here, and we can simplify to get value of y. Y is equal to 7 minus 2 minus 2x, so y is equal to minus 2x plus 5, and this will be the y value which we will be utilizing in this equation, and we can write this as equation 1, and we will replace this value in equation 1. So putting value of y in equation 1, this will be what? Equation is 4x square plus 1 minus 4x plus, instead of y we will be putting minus 2x plus 5 whole square is equal to 98. We have replaced y value in this equation. This y value we have replaced, and we got this equation. Hopefully you are understanding. Now there's only one variable. We will be opening this square, and we will be getting the value of x. So we can write it as 4x squared plus 1 minus 4x, and this will be, we can open this square, this will be plus 4x squared plus 25 and minus 5 into 2 10, 10 into 2 will be 20, so 20x, and is equal to 98. Further, we can add these two. This will be 8x squared, and next will be x value will be minus 24x, this one and this one is added, and it will be giving us minus 24x, and then plus 25 plus 20 25 and 1, this is 25 and this is 1, so it will be 26, and next will be minus 98 is equal to 0, and we can simplify this. 98 98 minus 26 is equal to 72, so minus 72. This will be minus 72, and basically this will be minus 72, and this one is 8x squared minus 24x is equal to 0, and this is our quadratic equation. We can divide everything by 8. So dividing by 8, we will cancel this. 8 threes are 24 and 8 nines are 72. So quadratic equation will become x square minus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0, and this will be the equation which we were supposed to solve this one and find this equation. We are done with this equation. Then given that x is greater than 0, find the exact value of x. So first we need to find the exact value of x. We can find that value of x by given that it is greater than 0. So for b part, we will be factorizing this quadratic equation. So we can write here b part for quadratic equation mod 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is minus 3, and constant is minus 9. So this will be 3 plus uh, 3 under root 5, so x1 value. So what we can do, we can apply quadratic formula because we have to provide the working also. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to minus 9. So we can write x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. This will be the quadratic formula after replacing minus into minus 3 plus minus b square minus 3 square minus 4 into a into c will be minus 9 over 2a value is 1. So after writing this one, we can directly write x1, which we have calculated 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 under root 5 over 2. This is one value, and the second value will be minus. So x1 is x2 is equal to 3 minus 3 under root 5 over 2. These will be the two values which we can find in decimal format. So this decimal will be minus, so we will reject this value, we will reject this value, and the other value which we can take in decimal, which is 4.85. 4.85. This was minus 1.85, so we rejected this value and we have taken this value 4.85854. So we can write 4.854. This will be the exact value which is required. So we are done with the b part as well. Now we can check for the C part. C part is saying before C, they are saying show that y is equal to 2 minus under root of 3 under root 5. So this is what we have to show. Y value we know. We can now solve. This was B1. I will write here B1, and B2 value we can solve BI part, and Y value we know is equal to minus 2x plus 5, which we have already calculated over here. This one, y is equal to minus 2x plus 5. This equation we will be using, and we will be replacing this value x1, this value we will be replacing in this to find this. So y is equal to minus 2 into x value, and x value is 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 under root 5 over 2, and plus 5. And now we can simplify this. This will be cancelled with 2, and minus 1 we can accommodate, we can multiply this. This will be minus 3 under root 5 and plus 5. So we can solve this. This will be 2 minus 3 under root 5. This will be equal to y, and this is the equation which we were supposed to show, which we have shown. This is the equation which we have shown. Then C part, it's saying find the exact value of q square. Show your working clearly. Now for q square, q we know q is equal to 1. This is C part. I will use this page. Okay, so C part is saying we need q square, and q we know is equal to what? Y plus 3 and minus y, and this value we have taken from the question, main question, which is providing this one. This is our q value. This one is our q value which I have written, and now we can write value of y in this, and y is this value 2x, and we can use this y value basically just now which we found, which is this value. This value we will be replacing in this, and we will get 2 minus 3 under root 5 and plus 3. This y value we have replaced over here, and minus 2 minus 3 under root 5, and this will be in column, and q square will be equal to what? Q square mod square, basically q mod square will be equal to x square, which is this value square, and this value is 3 plus 2 5. So I will write 5 minus 3 under root 5 squared minus the lower one square will be plus this one minus 2 and plus 3 under root 5 squared. I have taken this one as plus because this minus will be multiplied and 2 will be minus, and this will change to plus. Hopefully you understood this. If we open the square, this will be 25. If we open this square, is a minus b square, basically the formula a minus b square will be equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. If we apply this formula on both of these terms separately, we'll get 25 minus 30 under root 5 plus 45 and plus 45 minus 12 under root 5 plus 4. This is basically the step which after opening these two you can get. This is just algebraic expansion of these two squares. Hopefully you will be able to reach this one. Then we can add these four terms, which will be adding up to 119, minus we can add this term and this term, which will be 42 under root 5, and we can take common 7. We can take common, inside will be 17 minus 6 under root 5, and this will be the final answer for this part. Hopefully you got this. Now we can move to next question, which is question number 10. This is question number 10. The curve C has equation, this is cubic equation where a, b are constants. The point A with coordinates, this lies on C. Write down the equation in A and B. So A and B format, we have to basically add this point we have to insert in the given quadratic equation, and y is equal to 3, x is equal to 1. From this point we'll get x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3. These two values we will replace in this given equation. So I will solve over here. A part, y cube is equal to 2x cube. I'll make it a little low. 2x cube plus ax square plus bx plus 10, and y is equal to 3. So this will be 3 not y cube, y is equal to this. So 3 and x value is 1, so 2 into 1 cubed plus a and 1 squared plus b into 1 plus 10. So this will be the equation after replacing x and y values. So we can write 3 into this will be 2 plus a plus b plus 10. So we can write a plus b is equal to 3 minus 2 minus 10. So a plus b is equal to we can write it as 9 minus 9 basically. So a plus b is equal to minus 9. This is what was required for part A. Write down an equation in form of a and b, which we have done. The second part is saying the tangent to c at point A has gradient of minus 8. Show that this is equal to this. So for gradient we know first order derivative, we will find first order derivative of the given equation. So B part will be writing equation first, and equation will be what? Equation is equal to 2x cubed and plus ax squared plus bx plus 10. So this is our given equation which we can basically differentiate. So f dash of x will be equal to derivative of 2x cube is 2 into 3 will be 6, so 6x squared plus this will be 2ax plus b, and derivative of constant 10 will be 0, and this is given, and this gradient is equal to minus 8. They have mentioned over here gradient is equal to minus 8, so we will equalize this equation to minus 8 and solve this one. So we will get we will replace basically the point um, x is equal to 1, so 6 and 1 squared and plus 2a into 1 plus b, and this is equal to minus 8. So this implies 2a plus b is equal to 8 minus 6, and 8 minus 8 minus 8 minus 6, and minus 8 minus 6 is minus 14. So 2a plus b is equal to minus 14. Now these two equations, this one and this one, these two equations we can simultaneously solve. I will write on the next page a plus b is equal to minus 9, and 2a plus b is equal to minus 8. 2a plus b is equal to minus 14, sorry. So this will be minus 14. This equation I have written, and the second equation which I will write is a plus b is equal to minus 9. So a plus b is equal to minus 9. Now we can subtract changing signs. This will be plus, these two will be minus. So now we can cancel, these two will be cancelled, and this will be a is equal to 14 plus 9 is minus 5. So a value is equal to minus 5. We got a value is equal to minus 5, and b value we can find. We will replace in this equation a plus b is equal to minus 9, a plus b is equal to minus 9. We will replace minus 5 plus b is equal to minus 9. So b is equal to minus 9 plus 5, which is equal to minus 4. So b is equal to minus 4. So we got value of a and b, and we were supposed to find value of a and b. We were supposed to find this one. 2a plus b is equal to 14, and also we have to basically, we had done this c part as well and show this one. So 2a plus b is equal to minus 14. This is the answer for b part, and this is c part which we have done. A plus b, a and b values we found. using this one, part C, this one, and basically C part is done. Now we are moving to D part. Use the value of A and B. So this was our C part. Now we'll be doing D part, and I will write here D part. And in D they are asking for using the value of A and the value of B found in C, find the coordinates of each of the points on C where the tangent to C is parallel to the given line y is equal to 7 minus 4x. Show clear algebraic function, algebraic working also. So y is equal to 7 minus 4x. So given line is y is equal to 7 minus 4x. This implies m will be equal to minus 4. This will be the gradient in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. If we write, this is basically m, and this is value of m which we found. Value of a and b which we just found, which are written over here, a and b, we can copy. A is equal to minus 5 and b is equal to minus 4. These two values also we have to use. And f dash of x, we found, which is 6x square. F dash of x is written over here. F dash of x is this one, 6x square plus 2ax plus b, and I will copy over here. F dash of x is equal to 6x square plus 2ax plus b, and this is equal to they are saying this is equal to what? This is equal to find this one is equal to basically um, using the value of a and b found in part C, find the x coordinate of each of the points on x where the tangent to C is parallel to this. Okay, so gradient is equal to minus 4 because f dash of x. This is what? This equation is showing us the gradient. F dash of x is the gradient or the tangent. So this is equal to, and gradient we know we have found over here is equal to minus 4. So this is equal to minus 4, which we can write. Now we will be solving this part of the equation, and to solve this part of the equation we will write 6x square plus 2a value is minus 5x plus b value is minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So 6x squared minus 10x and minus 4, and this 4 will be shifted to this side, which is plus 4 is equal to 0, and after cancellation our equation will reduce to 6x squared minus 10x is equal to 0. So further we can take 2 common, and inside will be x. Basically x also we can take common, 2x, and inside will be 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies x is equal to 0 or 3x minus 5 is equal to 0, and this implies x is equal to 5 over 3, and this will be 1, and this will be the other solution. These are the two x values which we were supposed to find. And if we go through the question again, it is saying find the x coordinate of each of the points and see where the tangent to this to C is parallel to the line this, and we have shown all our working also. This is done. We will be moving to the last question, which is question number 11 of this paper, and question number 11 is this one, which is very interesting question. Question number 11, diagram is provided. Diagram not accurately drawn, and this is a cone with radius r, hemisphere, height is h of the cone. So quickly I'll go to the question. A child's toy is made by fixing a solid right circular cone, with base radius r and height h on the flat circular face of a solid hemisphere of radius r. the center of the base of the cone coincides with the center of the hemisphere as shown in figure 4. Given that h plus 6r is equal to 15, find the upper bound for the value of r and give reason for your answer as well. So we will be utilizing this condition h plus 6r is equal to 15 for a part. We can use this one, h plus 6r is equal to 15. So h will be, we can write h will be equal to what? H will be equal to 15 minus 6r, and we know that this is, we have basically shifted this 6r to this side. Hopefully you understood this. And we know that height cannot be 0, so this part is greater than 0. So we can write 6r minus 6r is greater than minus 15. So 6r is less than 15 because we have multiplied this whole equation by minus 1 to get this equation. So the sign of inequality, this one will change. Hopefully you understood this step. Then what we'll be doing, we will be shifting the 6 also to other side. So r is less than 15 over 6, and 15 over 15 divided by 6 is what? Is 2.5. So condition is r is less than 2.5. For b part we have to show that this one volume is equal to this. So volume of this complete toy is volume of this cone portion and volume of this uh, hemisphere. So these two equations are provided over here. We'll be using these two equations. So volume of cone, so total volume of the tie will be equal to volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r squared h, and plus volume of hemisphere will be 1 by 2 of 4 by 3 pi r cubed, and this one we can simplify and we can write 1 by 3 pi r squared h, and plus 2 will be cancelled with this one to form 2 here. So this will be 2 by 3, 2 over 3 pi r cubed. And now we can take 1 by 3 pi r square common, and inside will be h plus 2r. Now h value we have already calculated. H value is over here. H is equal to 15 minus 6r. So 15 minus 6r we can replace over here. 15 minus 6r plus 2r, and 1 by 3 pi r squared, and this will be the final answer. 15 minus 4r, and this is what we need to prove. This one, this is same as we have done over here. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the next section, which is C part, and C part says complete the following table of values. Table of values we have to complete by using this equation and give your value of v to 1 decimal place. So we can use calculator for that one, and we will type this one. I'm always using calculator for these type of values, so you should also try to use this one. So x will be x, this is more accurate and more reliable method. So in brackets I'm typing the given equation in the calculator, 4, and instead of r I'm putting x, and this is the equation. Now we are done with the equation, and we have to just double check our equation is correctly typed. So we will use this one first to know whether our uh, properly we have typed the equation. So we will calculate for 0.8. So calculate for 0.8. Our answer should be 7.9 is equal to 7.90. So this is correct. Now for 0.4, sorry. So this was the equation. Now calculate for 0.4, and this is equal to 2.25 or 2.2 basically, because one decimal place, so 2.2. I will writing here 2.2, and now calculate for 1.2. I'm doing mistake. So calculate for 1.2, and this is equal to 15.4. So 15.4, and now calculate for 1.6. Calculate for 1.6, and this is giving us 23.1. 23.1. Now all the values are done. After writing these values, we can go through D part. On the grid opposite, plot the points from your completed table and join them to form a smooth curve, which is 2 marks. So we'll have to draw the smooth curve on this one. First point is 0 0. So I will mark the points. 0 0 will be at the origin, and next point is 0.4 and 2.2. 0.4 and 2.2 will be over here. 0.4 will be this point, will be 0.4 reference, and 2.2 will be 1 2 2.2 will be around here. So I have marked this is 2.2. I'm writing the reference also for your understanding how I'm taking the values. And the next value is what? Next value is over here, 0.8 and 7.9. 0.8 is over here. This is 0.8, and 7.9 will be 7.5, 8, 7.9 will be closer to, this is basically 9, 8, and 7.9 will be over here, 7.9. So we can mark over here. This is done. Now next value is what? Next value is over here, 1.2 and 15.4. 1.2 1.2 reference is this one, and 15.4. So 15.4. So 15.4 will be around this one, 15.4 reference, and we can take the point over here. Yes, so we have marked the point also. Then next value is what? 1.6 and 23.1. 1.6 reference will be, 1.6 reference is this one, and 23.1 we have to check. 23, 21, 2, 3, 23.1 will be closer to this one, and we will use the scale also for this one to check the proper reference. So this reference is coming over here, so we can mark point over here. This is also done. 23.1 is done. Now next we can write here 23.1, and the next value is what? 2.0 and 29.3. 2.0 is this one. This is 2.0 reference, and 29.3. 29.3 will be closer to 30, so this one. After this is 29.3 reference which we have taken over here, and the last, I think so, this will be the last value, 2.4 and 32.6. 2.4 2.4 will be over here. 1 2 3 and 4 will be, this will be 2.4, and the top reference is what? 2.4 and 32.6. So 32.6, 32.6. So 31, 32, 32.6 will be closer to this point. 32.6 will be over here. So we are done with this plot, this one marking section. So we'll have to uh, draw the smoother curve. For smoother curve, I will try to draw as smooth as possible. So this will be like this one, and then we can draw from here, and we can plot like this one, and from here over here. So we are drawn with this. After almost it is smoother. Now after drawing this, next value is what? The volume of one particular tie is 26 centimeter cube. Use your curve to find to one decimal place the value of r. So value of r we need to find for 26 value. For 26 value, we need to find the value of r, and 26 value we will be taking reference for 26. This will be 26 value, and we can plot basically 26 value. We can join. I will show the reference. This is the reference point, and we can draw the other side line also, and this is the reference for this side, and this is giving us value as 1.5, 6, 7 and 8. So 1.8 is this reference value. 1.8. Hopefully you understood this value also, how we got this value. Now after this one, 1.8 will be this value which we have indicated. The manufacturer of the tie, E value we have written. The manufacturer of the tie decides that the value of V should be twice the value of H. So by drawing a suitable straight line on the grid, find an estimate to the nearest integer for the value of V. So by drawing a straight line, so we need for V should be double. So by drawing a suitable scale, the manufacturer of the tie decides that the value of V should be twice the value of H. So H should be twice So if H is, so how will be drawing that line? If we take volume as 30, we know V is equal to what? V is equal to what we can write over here. Basically, F part we can solve over here. F part we can solve over here. H is equal to 15 minus 6R, and 2H is equal to what? 2H is equal to 30 minus 12R, and volume is equal to 2H. So volume is equal to 2H, mean 30 minus 12R. So this will be the equation which we'll have to draw on this chart. And if we write y is equal to mx plus c format, m value is minus 12. So, and this is y-intercept. So we can go through this one. 30 y-intercept, I will be indicating 30 y-intercept over here. This is 30. So our line is passing through this one, and m value is minus 12. So 12 units will be down, and we can write it as like 24 units. So 24 units down and 2 units on this side. Like for example, gradient is minus 12 over 1, or we can write it as minus 24 over 2. So this is rise, minus 24 is rise, and 2 is run. So I am taking 2 units on this side, which is this one, 2 units this side, and 4 units this side. Basically, from 30, 24 units down will be over here. Like 24 units down will be over here, and 2 units will be on this side, which we can mark over here, and we can draw the straight line joining this one, and we'll have to join this straight line like this, and this is the suitable straight line which we have drawn. And over here this will be this is what we have drawn the straight line to. This will be double. Like by drawing a suitable straight line on the grid, find an estimate to the nearest integer for the volume of V, and volume of V will be 30 when this will be 15. So this is the straight line which we have drawn. Hopefully you understood this question. This was the last question which we are done with, and hopefully you will be looking forward for the more videos, this type of more videos. For that one, you will have to subscribe the channel and introduce this channel to your friends and class fellows, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.